Today I'm going to bring you something a little bit different. I wish I would have got this out before Christmas, but it was an idea I had. And I wanted to utilize the fact that, I am a father and I am the patriarch of the BE Outdoors crew. And so I want to bring to you some gift ideas for the hunter. And this could be of any age. These are a lot of gifts that I'd actually like to get. But most of these gifts are things that I've done and given to the kids. Now, the list will grow, and I hope that you add to this list so we can have a great list to provide to the other viewers of this channel. I didn't put gloves on the list because one of the things we do is we take our hides in, and in return for our hides, we get a really nice pair of choppers or gloves for a very reasonable price. So that's another idea. So thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you find it enjoyable. You don't even really have to watch it. If you just want to click on the description, I'll have all the ideas as a list with a link to the Amazon page I pulled them from. So thanks for watching and making it a great day to be outdoors. So I'm going to try to do this all in one take. And so if you can see at the top of my screen, I have over 30 tabs open. A couple things not listed on here. Bullets, always a great idea if you get the right grain and the right caliber, obviously. Military surplus, trip to the Army surplus store is super fun. We've done that as a family before. Hunting app subscriptions, like HuntWise or some of those similar apps, the kids really eat those up. But the first one on the list would be a hand warmer that has a window so that you can see your phone in it. I heard about this from one of my son's friends, and I want to get one of these. I think this would be a great gift idea. Second up on the list, this is a little bit odd, but this is to help field dress your deer. It just makes taking care of the deer easier. I'm just going to leave it at that, but it is a game changer, especially for young hunters that are a little bit squeamish for field dressing their deer. Pocket chargers are a good gift for all teenagers these days, and I have a couple of them myself. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Wind floaters. Now this is a thing where you can get as cheap as $3 with some powder and even more expensive, but some way to test the wind. This is more for a bow hunting gift, but could easily be for any type of hunting. A foldable saw, a brush saw I call this. These will vary in price quite a bit by different brand names, but around $11, $12 is a fair price point and makes for a decent saw, and you can never have too many of them. Just a fanny pack, just a way to hold some gear, snacks, whatever else while you're out in the field, or a way to carry things out. I didn't put backpack on this list because good backpacks are a little bit more than the $10 to $30 that this video was supposed to be for. Dry bags vary in price quite a bit. This is a gift for anybody that's into the outdoors, four-wheeling, fishing, trips to Canada. This is a like PVC material, and it'll keep your clothes airtight and dry, and you can get packs that have many different bags in them, or different sizes for your gear. Flashlights are always a go-to. I like to go to the rechargeable ones, especially with the newer vehicles having USB ports in the vehicles themselves. You want to find something with a high lumen count, and they have obviously different sizes, so smaller ones cheaper for your pockets, or bigger ones to help with tracking a deer. I didn't put spotlight on here, but that would have been another gift idea, very similar to a flashlight. I did put headlamps on here. So headlamps, they've come an awful long way. You can get a 2-pack of these super bright LED, and again with a USB plug-in for $20. So you can pick up one for 10 or even less probably. So another thing that would help with getting in and out, or for field dressing a deer. I love neck gaiters. Now these are fleece. I have a wool one that I got at Cabela's, and this is a 4-pack. So 4 different neck gaiters to help keep the hunter warm. And these are things that you could have in the pockets of your coat too. So having more than one of them would be a great idea. Seat cushion. In case your stand is wet. This one has the air in it. Mine that I use is a very thick, heavy neoprene, but this one will work for the young hunters. I love this. I have a couple of these. So a leather bound journal, and this is super affordable, and it has really beautiful paper inside, and you can, chronicle your hunts and just document different ideas and thoughts and experiences. And along with that, an actual dedicated hunting journal. When I was a kid, I had a lunker log for fishing, to keep track of where I caught different species and how I did. And I just love this idea. I think it'd be a great way to get a young hunter thinking about, kind of the lost art of journaling. Camo box or ammo box, excuse me, metal. I use these in the past. I've used them to fill with different things like gutting gloves and brush saws or even Nerf bullets, but kids love these things, and you can get the real ones from an Army surplus store or even like a Farm and Fleet, but you can buy them brand new for $17. Shooting sticks, absolute must, and they seem to kind of disappear from different places, and we've actually transitioned to putting them into all of our blinds. And so a shooting stick is a great idea for a gift for any hunter. And then you get into your calls, your game calls, and I didn't put turkey calls on there, but turkey calls, your grunt call, bleat call for the doe and estrus, but you can't really go wrong with calls, and they're going to vary in quality, but a mid price point of $20 is a good price point for the gift. Just a fun one here. So holding your shells on your stock of your rifle. This is a very sharp pet tack gear version of this, but they have many different versions with many different price points as well, but just a different type of gift for the hunter. And then a bag for your bino. So this isn't a bino set, this is just a harness, and again, these will vary in price pretty dramatically. So Vortex is a great optics company, and $30 for an optics binocular holder is a great price point and gift. Luminocks for the bow hunter. These are generic, but you're getting a bunch of them. I think there's like 6 or 9 of them for $14. So these help you find your arrow after you shoot it, and they're kind of a game changer, especially for the bow hunter. But you have to make sure that you have the right size for the arrows. I thought of this one to go along with the whole YouTube thing. So this is a gooseneck phone clip that you could put off of your stand or even off of your boat or your gun. So it has the clip and it also has the gooseneck, and it's only $16. Face paint, $6, and that you can get it for cheaper than this, but just something fun, especially for the young hunters. And I've used face paint before too, especially if you're doing something like a duck hunt or goose hunt, but any type of hunting, face paint, and you can do black or multicolors or get a few different packs if you're trying to hit a price point or a stocking stuffer. Trail markers, they have these clip-on ones which are really, really nice, and they also have tacks that are even cheaper, so $15 for a set of trail markers for finding your way into and out of a particular spot. Cheap binoculars, so very highly rated, and just a pair for your pocket. So these are just a small little pair. I have a different type of these that I paid like $20 for, and I have 3 sets just in case I forget my binos, and I have a set in the truck, a set in a couple of different coats. Face masks, $8. So you get these camouflage face masks, and again, they stick in your pocket and you can use them for just about anything, and you can pull the head down and use them as a neck gaiter as well, and they're another thing that you kind of lose track of, and just nice and good to have. Gutting kit. I don't really use a gutting kit, but some people like gutting kits, and this would have a saw to separate the hips of the deer, and then different blades and sharpening things. I love buck knives, and one of the gifts we got our son was a buck knife that hopefully will become an heirloom, and we actually didn't put his name on it right from the buck website. You can get their names on them, but we thought he might want to pass it down to one of his children. This is for hanging your deer. It'd be a gambrel and rope with a pulley in it. Something maybe you don't think about, but it's always good to have a couple extra of these depending on how your hunts go. So this is a very affordable one, and I'm something that any deer hunter would probably hang on to just in case. Different shoulder straps for different rifles. This is just a middle of the road one. You'd be surprised how many guns don't come with a shoulder strap. And then just a gun cleaning kit, and these vary in price from $15 all the way up to over $100. And this one doesn't have the oils in it, so you'd have to buy the gun cleaning oil separate, but just a great thing that every hunter could use. And this is a universal kit for different size rifles and also for shotguns. And then lastly, and I'm sure I'll think of more, and hopefully you guys give me more too, but a neoprene scope cover. I got one with my rifle scope, and I just love the thing. It just is a nice way to keep the scope safe, dust free, and not make noise. It's just a quiet addition to your rifle. So that's today's list. I will put links to each of these Amazon sites in the description, and I hope you add to this list and we can watch it grow for the gifts for the hunter.
Well, I hope you found the list informative and got some use out of it. And please, if you have other ideas or suggestions, add them in the comments. Maybe I'll make another one. I do plan on making an Etsy specific list for the hunter too. So thank you for watching today. I should mention the t-shirt. I'm not sponsored by Bow Crew Apparel, but I'll put the link to them in the description too, because supporting small businesses and local t-shirt companies would be another way to get a gift for the hunter. In fact, I bought some of these shirts for myself as a gift to me, and then for the boys too. So thank you for watching today's episode and making it a great day to be out.